What's up, everybody? H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it is Baby Friday in the building. It's technically Thursday, but it's Chop Shop is not aired on Friday, so it's our Friday. So guess what? We try to get everything out before the weekend is over. It's something unique happening tonight, and I'm gonna repeat it. Make sure I repeat it a little bit later. The No Excuses Pro Am semifinals is the night. I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit. What's up there, Mark Edwards, Jason Peters? What's up, everybody? So let me check out my starting five first before I go. Man, my cursor is getting stuck on me. Man, today I got Chris Charles, Corey Willis, Jeremy Davis, Jason Peters, D. Holcomb, and Dale Griggs. And Mark Edwards is the sixth man. Yeah. How about that? Jeremy Davis, free BG. Okay. All right. I like that. Corey Henderson, free BG. Okay. All right. And sometimes let's put a little caveat behind it. When we say free BG, let's tell everybody else, don't take your ass to Russia no more with no drugs in your bag. If we're going to say that, let's just say, hey, come on, y'all. You know, hold up, y'all. I saw something this morning, man. Should I go there? Yeah. I'm going to go there. I saw something this morning. Dale, what's sad about it? And I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Let's talk. Can we talk? Dale, me being a guy that did travel all over the world and understand when I get to those places, Derek Johnson, I can attest to you. When I get to those places, Dale, man, I try to do everything the right way. I don't argue with nobody. I don't say nothing. I don't want to get in nobody because I know their laws are different from ours. That's a communist country. She been going there for 7 years. Yes, Merrick Garland just federally charged the officers for Breonna. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Breonna Taylor's case. Yes, they did. Them guys thought they got away. But Dale, and I understand it. You saying free BG, but BG got to go through the process. You can't just go down here downtown Dale Griggs and somebody do something wrong, and then you go holler down there. You go down to that jailhouse down there talking about free BG. They gonna run your ass way down there. You know, I mean, what's up, Robert Young, Derek John? I mean, let's just be. Listen, I want the young lady home anyway. So don't get that wrong. But I just don't want us like I'm trying to find something. Let me find it for y'all, man. It got to me this morning, and then I wasn't gonna say nothing. But my baby Dale Griggs, you gonna make me get on him. Hold on, trying to find. Hold on, let me find. Let me look up. Hold on. Hey, Big Doug, Big Doug. Why are you even tweeting this? Oh, hold up. He said something about Brittany. Hold up, what he said. They can't allow, listen, they can't allow, Big Doug tweeted this, man. Somebody text his ass. They can't allow the Russian government to give Brittany Griner 9.5 years, bruh. Hold on. Can't allow? What are we talking about? They just sinister. The prosecution asked for that. Later on this evening, I think it's going to be the judge got to go. But that's what the prosecution asked for. See, we reading the clickbait, but read the whole thing. The prosecution going to always ask for what the hell they want to ask for. You follow me? So, but I love it. I love it, Doug. And thank you, because I wasn't going to bring it up. I ain't going to lie, y'all. I didn't really want to bring it up. I really want to. But always remember, if it was a male athlete, many say all the people who are saying that if there were a male athlete, it would have been home by now. Just don't get it. It ain't that how crooked Russia is. Mindy. They just got different rules. Mindy, let's not talk about crooked because this country we live in, oh my goodness. Let's not talk about crooked. Let's not talk about it. But to you people, I just want us to understand. I want us to be share the show because this kind of important. Share the show. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna wait a second because this kind of important. People need to be educated and hear this. They need to understand. Brittany Griner is in a foreign country. So all bet, she's in a foreign country. Most people who talk about this stuff ain't never been abroad. Let me share you some. Let me show you some. That ain't why they holding Brittany Griner. Listen, they got a lot of people over there in jail in Russia, man, Americans. Brittany just had bad damn timing. What? She get arrested 1 week before the Russians invade Ukraine. This wasn't about, boy, if we can just, Russia, if we can just get Brittany Griner to put some dope in her bag and come over here. She been over here for 7 years without incident. But if we can just get her to put some dope in her bag this time, we gonna get us a prisoner swap. We gonna get no. Listen, y'all listen to this, right? This dude, Victor Booth, called the Merchant of Death. The United States didn't arrest him in Cincinnati at a Motel 6. Brittany Griner was arrested in Russia. Since we want to talk about who's bad and who's crooks and Russia crooks, crooked. United States didn't, the Victor Booth, the merchant of death, they didn't get him, they didn't capture him. He wasn't over in America. Guess where they went and got him from, Karen Thomas? Derek Johnson, you should know this. They put a sting operation all the way over in Bangkok, Thailand, pretending to be protesters or some kind of. Yeah, it don't add up. Exchange someone on a dope charge for a murderer. It don't add up to you. It don't supposed to add up to you. You ain't gonna never understand. You not in Russia, Dale. You not in Russian government, so you'll never understand it. You never understand it. If you don't know no people from Russia, you'll never understand it. So think about this, y'all. That is Moody. That man went over here in the United States, the merchant of death. They stung him. They got a sting operation over in Bangkok and arrested him. They didn't come over here and grab a Brittany Griner. She took her ass over there with that dope. That guy Waller, the other guy, Alfio Vizzi, the other guy they trying to exchange her with, he been in jail over there for a year. And I bet he got a story saying, I ain't done nothing. Like Brittany. I'm coming right back. I got to turn my fan on, y'all. I'm coming right back. I can't wait to finish it. I wasn't going to go here today. But hey, y'all forced me. Share the show. Hold on one second.
The Cox Pradier Law Firm. Big city, big town, big settlement. Your fight is our fight. Need legal advice? You know who to call. Personal injury, wrongful death, car accidents, premise liability, serious injuries. 1-800-HURT-NOW.
I'm back. I had to get some circulation here. Y'all, this part of the process. The court process had to be over in order for them to think about the prisoners' exchange. The prosecution asked for 9.5 years. Y'all got to realize, man, listen, I hope this is a lesson to our young people. Don't take your butt over there messing with them people. And I mean, it's just a shout out. And that's all I'm going to spend on this situation. We just got to wait on it to play out. Can't blame Russia. What did Russia do? Russia was over there minding their business. She was bringing the dope in. I hope y'all get me. And I know I might sound, I just look at stuff different. It's okay. But y'all, I wanted to share. I told you, no, man, don't go with that. Don't go with that. Come on, Alfio. Alfio, come on. Don't even go there, man. That ain't right. Remember this, the chop shop. That ain't right. Because the person have an alternative lifestyle, man, we got to love them all. You know, I can't go there. But shout out to my main man. Y'all shout out. I got something today. Somebody sent it to me. Let me share this with y'all. Let me share some good news with y'all. Because we talking about some stuff Brittany over there. I know. Alpha Yo, you didn't mean it. That's something we can talk about somewhere else. Ian Shumpert arrested at D trying to bring 6 ounces past security. Iman Shumpert, grown ass, old ass veteran NBA player, arrested at DWF. Kenneth Lofton saying this. I haven't seen it yet. I'm just putting y'all, it ain't. Y'all just, they don't want no dope over there like that, man. I'm going to put it up. Yeah, somebody just sent it to me. Thank you, Mr. Lofton. The process, y'all, this is part of the process. I know people calling me talking about 9.5 years, my daughter talking about what the hell? Slow down, y'all. Don't get too excited. That's clickbait be killing y'all. That's why I thank God for being on this show, because I can stop the clickbait. But y'all, what I'm going to do right now, I want to shout out to Carvin Holcomb. Okay? Carvin Holcomb. His brother D sent me some information. Carvin is being inducted into the Southwest Conference Hall of Fame with fellow Jack Yates alum Santana Dotson as part of the 2022 class of the Texas Sports Hall of Fame in Waco. It's going to be, they're going to be inducted on August the 16th. Hold on. I got something for them guys. Them my dudes. They're my dudes right there. My dudes right there. But I'm gonna do something again, man. I'm gonna put this behind me again today, because I wanted to share this because I haven't had a chance to share with y'all a lot of this stuff. Let me see. Shout out to Chop Shop. I'll Golden Nugget. I done passed by there. I don't think I ever been to that hotel. The Golden Nugget. Let me see what else. What else you saying over there? Hold up. Let me get y'all right. Kenneth Lawson, may you have been a damn fool to think you're gonna get on the plane with anything illegal. Yeah, I don't understand that. Iman Shumpert, man. I don't even. I know you putting it up there. I mean, it's just foolish. Yeah, it's these decisions we making. And then y'all wonder why I talk about these guys behind me. Because a lot of guys, some of these guys don't even know the stuff these guys sacrifice so Iman Shumpert can have his ass in the NBA so he can be able to get a contract, to get a girl like Tiana Taylor, to goddamn to get a show, to be able to be on all of this stuff. And now you wants to go and take 6 ounces of dope in the airport in Dallas, Texas. What's up, Willie Sullivan? This why I want to talk about these guys behind us, because we get so much of that stuff. I want to talk about these guys y'all probably ain't never, and your kids might. Y'all, I done learned. It's some young people watching this show right now. So all you old heads who want to do all of that old talking and crazy on the comment section, I got some youngsters watching this show. And you got to know your history. These guys behind me, they were at something called they call it the Ali Summit. But I want to tell y'all something though, that they was explaining to me. Listen to this. That wasn't them guys didn't agree with see, I know y'all probably never heard this, but check this out. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in that picture, Jim Brown, Bill Russell, and others I'm gonna share, top black athletes. They gathered in 1967 to meet with Muhammad Ali. Okay, the heavyweight champ at that point, he was refusing to serve in the Vietnam War. Got to hear this. I'm on Bill Russell. I'm on my Bill Russell thing right now, because I want to uplift guys like this. So the Iman Shumperts of the world won't people just won't think that that's us. So when our young kids see that, they can also see this. What I'm gonna share with them. Listen to me. These guys sitting around him, after questioning Muhammad Ali on his objections, the group publicly gave its support to him, inspiring solidarity. So guess what? They argued, they fussed, they talked, because some of these guys were veterans. They were Army veterans. And you talking about you don't want to go serve in the war, and I done served in the war. Oh, they was going back and forth. They on the picture now. And we can talk about this. But it was friction there. Willie Sullivan, I'm going to have some friction with you. Kelton, I'm not going to agree with everything you said. Corey, I'm not going to agree with. Chad, I'm not. Ken Lofton, I'm not. Robert Haddon, if you want a friend, a person to agree with everything you say, then don't mess with me. Because I got my own mind. And I know y'all got y'all's. And all I said, well, Tim, explain it to me. Explain it to me. That's all I ask. But let me share something about these guys behind us. Some of y'all who know it all, I ain't talking to y'all. Just hold on a minute. See, what I told you, our young folks. I told y'all young folks. Didn't I tell y'all young folks, look at that as Moody. Thank you, Robert Haddon and Jim Hicks. My 18 student enjoyed the show yesterday. Y'all, this is why I do this for our next generation. Do y'all think I do this to come on the show and argue with y'all? Y'all got to be, please. It ain't that. No. Check this out. It's called the Cleveland Summit, right? Undefeated did this story on it. And I was just talking about, but in this picture, like on the front row, you got Bill Russell, Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, Lou Alcindor. He was Lou Alcindor back then. Okay. On the back row, you got Carl Stokes, you got Walter Beach, you got Bobby Mitchell, you got Sid Williams, you got Curtis McClinton, you got Willie Davis, played for the Packers, Jim Shorter, and John Wooden. I know to a lot of people, that's the first time they ever heard about those other guys in that meeting. And it was a Sunday, y'all. It was a sunny afternoon, June the 4th, a month ago. A month ago, maybe 2 months ago, June 4th, 1967, some of the greatest black athletes. That's why I tried to explain to Jimmy, don't compare what that stuff they did on. Those dudes didn't argue before they came on the ESPYs. They came on the ESPYs just to give a speech. These dudes argued, and still, some of them could have went home like y'all do. Some of them could have went home, Kelton. Man, F that dude. Man, I'm gone. Look at them. They might not have been happy. Take a look at them. They might not have been happy. But they stood there in solidarity. Summer basketball community. The best athletes in the country gathered in a nondescript office building in Cleveland. According to the legends and countless media reports in subsequent years, they failed to challenge the legend, and the athletes had to come together to decide whether to lend their support to Muhammad Ali. This was a meeting. Who had been stripped of his heavyweight title and faced charges of draft dodging for his refusal to not serve in the Vietnam War. Ali needed support. It's true. Ever since he changed his name from Cassius Clay, joined the Nation of Islam, and refused to join the military, he became one of the most reviled men in the nation. Hated mostly as much by black Americans as by white ones. So the fact that the other black athletes would convene in support of Muhammad Ali had significance. The men meeting in Cleveland, that's why you need to share this show, because I know a lot of people don't know this. The men meeting in Cleveland that day, including Jim Brown, Bill Russell, his name used to be Lou Alcindor, in case you didn't know, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar now, were widely admired. But as, you know, he was talking about the 50-year anniversary, there were multiple interests that at play in that room. I'm not going to agree with Kelton all the time. I'm not going to agree with Wesley Yates. I'm not going to agree with Willie Sullivan all the time. There's no permanent friends, no permanent enemies. It's permanent interests. It's a multiple interest was playing in that room and offering conceptions of the best way to advance the positions of blacks in America. Some of the men in there, I told you, was ex-military. Others had economic stakes in the outcome of this. Before the meeting, boxer promoter Bob Arum, the white guy, he ain't in the picture, include prominent members of the Nation of Islam, y'all, tried to persuade Ali to accept the deal that one of Arum's law partners had negotiated with the government. If Ali would agree to perform boxing exhibitions for the U.S. troops, the draft dodging charges would be dropped. Did you know that, Kelton? Did you know that, King Stick? Darwin, did you know that? At the time, Arum was running a company called The Main Bout, which controlled a closed circuit television. Used to be closed circuits, now it's pay-per-view. Rights for all of Ali's fights. Main Bout needed Ali to attract the closed circuit TV viewers. So Bob Arum, he wasn't in the picture, but he was up there trying to man, y'all got to let him box because I need my money. But did y'all know this? Among Bob Arum's partners in Main Bout was Jim Brown. That's why his ass was in there. He behind me. He behind me. What's up, Boom? Did you know that, Boom? Did you know that? Jim Brown had a financial interest in this. And two leading figures in the Nation of Islam, Herbert Muhammad, the son of Elijah Muhammad, and John Ali, the secretary. They told Herbert they wanted to profit personally from this agreement with Main Bout. Y'all hear me? This iconic picture, it took they was arguing and fussing and cussing before they came out here. Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't a deal with the nation. So that meant Arum, Brown, and all of them had incentive to get Ali back to the room and into the ring as soon as possible. Now y'all see why it was so quick for Jim Brown was the first one to go up to the Trump Tower when Trump was announced for president. I ain't nothing against Jim Brown. I'm just giving y'all historical facts. It's not my opinions. A lot of money was on the line, y'all. A lot of money was on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them faces behind me. That's why I put them back there. Arum told Brown if he and the other black athletes, listen to this, y'all. Bob Arum, the white guy, told Jim Brown that if he and the other black athletes could persuade Ali to resume back boxing, the athletes would be rewarded with local close circuit franchises. In essence, a portion of the proceeds from Ali's fights would go to these athletes. I started this week off putting this show behind us on Monday. I told y'all I had something to share with y'all. John Brown, who organized the meeting, Jim Brown, he the one organized the meeting. You know, he played for the Cleveland Browns. Where is the summit? In Cleveland. Russell, I got you, Russell. I got you, baby. Jonathan Griffin. Jim Brown organized these meetings. He retired as an NFL all-time leading rusher a couple of years early. And he was working as an actor while pursuing his interest in black economic empowerment. I'm with that, Jim. I'm with that. He invited not only Russell and Alcindor, who also playing for UCLA at the time. Thank you, Derek. Derek, you stole my thunder. That's why I didn't say nothing about it. Kareem was still in college. What's up, Marcus Kelly? Jonathan Griffin. Kareem was still in college. Then he changed his name to Muhammad Ali. But also was in the meeting Sid Williams and Walter Beach of the Cleveland Browns. 2 Cleveland Browns back there somewhere. Curtis McClinton of the Kansas City Chiefs. Bobby Mitchell and Jim Shorter of the Washington Redskins. And Willie Davis from the Green Bay Packers. This deeper than the one night in Miami. Marcus, this make the one night in Miami look like a Sunday school picnic. This thing right here. Jonathan. Also present, Jonathan, was Carl Stokes. He's Googleable. A prominent attorney in Cleveland who would be elected the first black mayor of a major African-American city in that November. The meetings, they were held in the offices of Browns. Jim Brown had a Negro Industrial and Economic Union, had only one purpose, according. That meeting in that office had only one purpose: to convince Muhammad Ali to take that deal with the government because it opened up tremendous opportunities for black athletes. Then Bob Arum talking about, I wasn't setting it up for the athletes to rally around. Oh, he said, I wasn't setting it up. Listen, Bob Arum, these his words. I'm sorry, this is a quote. Hold on. This Bob Arum. I'm sorry. He said this. To convince Ali to take the deal, he got them trying to get them because it would open up tremendous opportunities for black people. This is the white guy telling y'all, hey, Jay Jackson, I want you to convince Jonathan Griffin to take this deal. Y'all know how I am. Because it's opened up tremendous opportunities for black athletes. Bob Arum don't care about a black athlete. Care about what he can make off the black athlete. He continued and said, I wasn't setting it up for the athletes to rally around Ali. Several of the men in Cleveland were military veterans. Some believe Elijah Muhammad was a separatist. ideological and was racist, and if followed through would lead to the American apartheid. These how these people were thinking. They arrived in intent on challenging. Some of these guys arrived with the intent on challenging Ali for being with the Nation of Islam. Willie Davis said, my first reaction was that it's unpatriotic, dude. Referring to Ali's anti-war stance. Davis was the one of the three men in the room who confirmed Bob Arum's story. Ali, they said, worked the room like it was his birthday party, cracking jokes, talking to everyone at once when the men aimed hard questions at him. The boxer, Ali, never got defensive, they say. He spoke passionately and confidently. McClinton, halfback for the Kansas City Chiefs, was a member of the Army's active reserves at the time. He told Ali that while he respected the boxing, hey, I respect your religions, bruh. It was important to remember his nationality too. Said, I respect your religion, but you got to remember, dude, you a brother. Hey, man, all you do is get a uniform, and they trying to listen, Karen Roach. They trying this picture behind me. These guys, they taking a picture. That's all we see is a picture. But these guys were trying to persuade Muhammad Ali to take this deal to get back to boxing. He said, man, all you do is get a uniform and you be boxing all over the bases, all over the country. Your presence on the military bases give the motivation to the military men. This is what a brother was telling him. The meeting went on for hours, y'all. But who just said that? Somebody just put something and he cursed. King Stick, they heard your comment. You said Ali wasn't following that BS. If you had to just put BS, they would have let it print. They took it off. You're right. Ali never budged. When it was over, Brown led the group to the news conference. There's nothing new to say, Ali announced, perhaps recognizing that the reporters expected him to make big news by backing down from his anti-war stance. The other participants said they were convinced Ali was sincere in his religious conviction. 2 weeks later, an all-white jury needed only 20 minutes to find Ali guilty of draft evasion. His exile from boxing would continue for 3 more years. The Supreme Court eventually reversed his conviction in 1971, given that the Cleveland Summits had little impact on Ali's decision about the draft. Why has it become this big thing? Why have a lot of people like me put it behind them? And the answer is that the story makes us feel good. Seeing them black men up there, it makes us feel good. That's a great image. It shows athletes in solidarity, standing up to power. But in this case, the full story works just as well. It's a great story, if not better than the myth. Several of the men gathered in Cleveland came seeking economic opportunity. When they recognized that they were not going to change Ali's mind and they were not going to be seeing any money from a deal with Bob Arum, They could have walked away like these guys do. They form a coalition, then they just walk away. Instead, they used their collective power to support Ali. They sacrificed some of their own popularity to stand up for religious freedom and to stand up to a government that seemed to be singling Ali out for punishment because he was black and outspoken. I had to share that with y'all. After the meeting, Bill Russell, the guy who I'm honoring today, said he envied Ali. Say he envied him. Hold on. Say he envied him. He said, guess what he said about Ali? He has something I have never been able to obtain, and something very few people I know possesses. Russell wrote, he has absolute and sincere faith. I'm not worried about Muhammad Ali. That's what he said. He's better equipped than anyone I know to withstand the trials in store for him. What I'm worried about is the rest of us. That day, Russell and the rest of those men did just fine. I had to share that with y'all, man, because I show this picture. A lot of people don't know the history of that picture. And this is what I had up on, I wanted to play that. Then they had another one. I wanted to play this. I wanted to put that in showing this hook. But that's, I just hope we got some out of that. Because every day, y'all know I dig deep. And try to figure this thing out, man. But I want to share something with you. I think this was funny. Let me share this with you right quick.
I mean, man, this is my idol right here. He got 11 right here. 11 championships. Got the most rings. I was trying to come on back here, Larry. And then my other idol, Larry Bird. See, I tried to get as many as him. I couldn't get there. And then I was fighting this man.
It was a noble effort, though.
Yeah, noble effort.
You see so many rings in one seat.
Hey, no, all the rings are right here. What are you talking about? We got them all.
The majority of them are right here. He's gonna run and get Kareem.
He put the dagger in my heart.
Did y'all see what happened? Did y'all notice what happened in that video? Who saw what happened? That Larry Bird is a monster, man. Magic was talking about his rings and all the rings right here. Hey, Larry Bird said, man, get out the way. The rings right here with these Celtics. You better go get Kareem to help you with your ring. Don't be trying to be. And Magic said, you just stuck a dagger in my heart. I had to show that those guys, man, they unbelievable, man. They are unbelievable. Thank you, Willie. Willie, thank you, man. Those guys are unbelievable, man. It's man, sports is so. That's why I love sports so much. That's why I'm so passionate about it. I know when y'all was giving y'all my delivery, I didn't know how I was gonna give y'all that. I didn't know to this morning that I was gonna talk about that. I promise you I didn't. But I was just thinking about. But there, you see, Larry Bird said, in other words, get over there, dude, cause all the rings right here. But that's how those greats they did, man. Let me see. I think I was trying to give y'all some stuff to some people. So, I got something I want to talk to y'all too about. But some people haven't seen Bill Russell play. They had some highlights. It's long, but I'm gonna just keep fast forwarding it. Yo, this dude was watch this, y'all. Watch this.
If you were starting a team from scratch and you could have any player in history, who would be your very first pick?
In my estimation, the guy that has to be there would be Bill Russell. He won 11 championships as a player. The idea of what excellence is when you win championships.
Russell covers an incredible area of the court. Look at that big man move. He has all the tools, quick hands, fine balance.
Russell, of course, gets the rebounds and starts that fast break. Celtics lead 43-39. Russell, that was a big basket by Russell.
I was one of the best athletes on the planet. I ran hurdles and I long jumped.
Belcher Taylor driving across the middle. 94-80.
Y'all watching this? When y'all talk about, y'all forget about him. Did y'all see that big man pass that can get down and beat everybody down the floor? You know what? It's so much. I got 6 minutes of footage on that. It's too much. But yo, this dude was one. He was one of them dudes. I know y'all. I love LeBron. I love LeBron. It was LeBron back then. They couldn't. Y'all, did y'all see that Rick Brown? Hold up, y'all. I got to play some. Hold up. I'm going to go toward the end.
If you were starting
Was to make everybody else look good. Points did not interest him. He got you the ball. That's what he did. Fantastic rebounding by big Bill Russell. Bill Russell, 30. West all alone. Look at Russell come down. And what a play by Russell. What a play by Bill Russell.
And so the only mental part.
Hey, y'all. And do y'all know they didn't listen to me? I want y'all to hear this. They did not measure blocks back then. He the one made them change the game and start measuring blocks after he got out. I know. Robert, you love Bill Russell. Yes, I do. Because I studied the history of the game. I've studied the history of the game. Then you got people like J.J. Redick will come up here and run his mouth, talking about he the new media, talking about Bob Cousy, and they played against a whole bunch of plumbers and firemen. That dude was a dude. That dude can play right now. Lazy as these big dudes is now, he'll run their ass to death. These dudes here lazy as hell these days. Y'all know they are. I got a question. Y'all done watched all this summer basketball this summer. How many guys you saw run the floor like that and block shots like that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Got something else I meant to share with y'all all this week. I haven't been able to share with y'all. I want to know how y'all feel about it. Y'all know it's Thursday. I'm going into my bag today. Got stuff for you. Watch this. Check this out.
A quick message, man. I know I just tweeted this, but I wanted to look in your eyes and tell it to you now. To the young man who tried to convince his teammates every day that he really from the streets, that he really a gangster, that he really about that life. Let me tell you something, bro. If you want to be in the streets, go be in the streets. The streets own 24/7. Funeral homes booming. So if you want to be in the street, go be in the streets. But stop bringing that negative energy around people who trying to escape this. Why you think your teammates where they at right now? Because they want better. You know what's back home. Nothing. You see it every time you go. So stop playing games with yourself, trying to convince your teammates that you're really from the streets. And just because your cousins them come to the game and your homeboys them come on campus, and your teammates can look at them and say, oh yeah, them boy really from the street. What mean? Because if your homeboys and your cousins cared anything about you, you know what they'll tell you? Bruh, God done bless you now. Take your blessing and run with it. But get off them people campus with that foolishness. I know in our culture, we don't go viral for going to college. We go viral when somebody kill you, though. You go viral when you go to jail. If you want to be in the streets, go be in the streets. Get somebody else that opportunity. But stop bringing that negative energy around people who trying to escape this, man. Lock in and do what you came there to do. A quick message, man.
That touched me. Trey, he did a lot more than talking. It don't matter, King Sticks, who in the hell he was talking about. Let's think bigger. This happening on every damn college campus in the country. Stay your ass back where you come from with that. Don't come on the college campus with all of this I'm a gangster mess. I don't give a hell who he talking about. The thing is, it's happening. And if you travel around the country like I do, you know it's happening. Ask your student athletes. Is it a dude on their team that think he's a gangster and always talking about the streets? Y'all need to start talking to these damn kids instead of talking at them. That man said, you don't go viral for going to college. Why? The Chop Shop don't go viral because I'm spitting out these facts. Y'all ain't gonna viral that. If I come over here and say some ignorant ass shit, talking about some parents fighting, y'all, everybody want to talk about that. Call their friends. Get on Chop Shop right now. It's our fault. We lack mess. Somebody, it's the mess. It's John Uri. Y'all talking about John Uri? All that ain't mess. Every time I talk about anything that happened, I have a message in it. But your ass won't make that go viral. You won't even share the show. But you'll go viral for Chicago killing. Houston. And Houston can't complain about Chicago. It's killing here every day. And these the guys that out. We've had 2 kids in the basketball community get killed. Oh, they no gangster shit. Excuse me, Lord. Gangster stuff. Then we got young men like Reed Daniel. I met the other day. Said, Mr. Hatter. Then he texted me today saying, thank you for mentioning me on the show. It's unbelievable. Thanks again. I appreciate it. 10th grader. College coaches, you better remember that name. These are the kind of guys you want on your campus. Unbelievable. Thank you, Mr. Plies. I didn't never listen to your music, sir. but your stuff, it going viral with me. Unbelievable. Sitting here thinking about what this man said. Then some guy tweeted, he took replies, he said, straight flat facts. I live in Miami. So you already know I saw that firsthand. My brother who played with dudes who played in the Super Bowl was too busy proving how hood he was. He was, then guess what? He spent 18 years of his life in jail. And when he got out, he blamed others for his downfall. You hear me? Then another person tweeted facts. Not just college athletes, but high school, period. When you want to be in the streets, leave people who are trying to accomplish something alone. Stay your ass in the street. It's okay. What's up, Brad? Y'all hear me? These are the messages we got to give to our young kids. What we doing? We got grown men going back and forth on Twitter with each other. Another guy tweeted, facts, 100. All the attention is placed on the negative stuff rather than glorifying those that want to better themselves. He said, I know, I've been there, I've done that. Let's shed light on the positive and change the narrative. That's what I try to do on this show, but people won't even share the show, Brad Kimball. People won't hit the thumbs up button. So other people around the world can see this and get this. Another guy pre-treated. Same here in Atlanta. I got a little homie of mine doing life on a murder boy. But I guess on a murder, but could throw, he put boy, but could throw a baseball 197 miles an hour. Yes, we got to groom them. But you got to hear it. You got to hear it first. Then you got to see it. I know it ain't easy, but we got to groom our kids, man, to want more. This same dude throw a football 70 yards. Wanted to run them streets, though. 197 mile per hour fastball and throw a football 70, but he wanted to run them streets. This what Plies talking about. Somebody else said, as someone that lives in the New Orleans 9th Ward, I see it daily. Kids with all the potential in the world, but don't achieve it because it's not the street way. Because it's so sad. Do whatever is best for you, not what's cool for your boys, young men. Another guy tweeted, I see it too much here in Atlanta. I have a 6'6", 330-pound offensive tackle that loves the street more than football. Walked away from a full ride. Because ain't nobody got into it. Somebody else. I agree. We have this crazy idea that we owe them guys back in the hood something. After we put in all of this hard work at honing our skills, I couldn't do it. No way. 97 miles an hour, Brian Simmons. 97 miles an hour. 97. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man. I'm sitting here thinking about it. Sometimes we need to sit here and think about it. I said it once and I say it again. Our young people, Reed Daniels, are the future messengers of our society. So it's our responsibility to ensure that they have the appropriate message. Because if we do not, then their message and their actions will adversely affect our present, our future, and even the lives of our young or our loved ones when we have gone on to meet our demise. So it's imperative that we stop turning a blind eye to our youth, both at risk and not at risk youth. Our responsibility may begin with our own, but that's not where it stops. Y'all, we putting all these kids in these positions. You know, we had Omar Sneed on yesterday. You know, was talking about, and he was very well, I know he wanted to say some things that just was a little bit more profane, but he, you know, he kept his composure. Y'all, we worry about, listen, I like basketball too. I talked to a parent the other day, and he was just mad at this summer basketball coming. And I ain't gonna lie, the more I see him, the more I talk to him, the more I listen to him, the more I understand him. All I did was share my life. And shared my experiences. In summer basketball. And just told him, man, I mean, it just hurt. And he's so bitter, you know. We praise a guy. And he meant, the only thing I don't like, he mentioned kids' name. He praised this one guy. We got a guy in this community that messed up, and we praising him and putting him all on videos. But the good kids that ain't so good, we ain't talking about them. But this guy here going viral. But the Reed Daniels of the world is not. But the damn fool who can play a little bit of basketball, y'all loving on him. That's what the daddy was. I mean, I felt it through the phone. Because he had sent me another long ass letter. And I said, man, well, hold up. Let me call you, man, because the last time, let me call you. But it's us. It's us. We talking about some basketball. All of y'all texting people, get on the show, get on the show. But we talking about something this important. You don't share it. You don't do it. I wonder why. I wonder why. Because we don't know our history. Got a young man, and I'm going to keep talking about him, Don Peebles, because I want our young people to know about it. Because nobody told me about this guy. One of the largest and the biggest real estate developers in the United States. Don Peebles. Roy Donahue Peebles. This the guy, what his name? What's the my man name? Karen Roach. This the guy, young 19-year-old guy that Marion Barry allowed to come sit in the meetings because he was meeting with all the top business leaders in D.C. and became mayor. And when he came in the meeting, all of them was white. And he said, hey, this meeting is adjourned. Until some black dudes come in this meeting, I'm not meeting with y'all no more. If y'all come into this meeting again, I'm going to adjourn it just like this. That allowed the young people like this young Don Peebles to come to these meetings and to learn under this man. He was intentional because why? Why you think it's so many black millionaires in D.C., in Atlanta, in Detroit? Because those black mayors were members. The black mayors were in the civil rights fight. They was in the fight. I told you the man had Marion Barry had scars all on his knees and dog bites and where the water hose took skin off his damn legs. Those mayors understood economic empowerment. So you got to have him in the meeting. Now this man is one of the largest real estate developers in the United States. So he go to New York. Got to tell this story. Go to New York. He bid on this property by the Javits Center. It's called, I think, Sites K. Prime real estate. His team, he went got McKissick. I forgot her first name. Young lady named McKissick. She's older lady named McKissick, who owns one of the top commercial real estate building companies. Hired her. No, didn't hire her. Because he's trying to build a skyscraper, right? Hold up, let me tell you. This skyscraper he's trying to build, it's going to be the largest skyscraper in the Western Hemisphere. A black dude. Listen, I told you his name. The largest commercial building in the Western Hemisphere. And out of respect for the World Trade Center, that you know that antenna that comes up real high, he gonna shorten the antenna. Now the building gonna be higher than it was, but he gonna shorten the antenna so it won't be so super high. 80%. He told Miss McKissick, I just don't want you to build a building. I want you to come in and be a partner. 80% of the people who's part of this project is black. 80%. 80% is Black owned. Now, he let some other people come in. Check this out. Y'all got to hear this. We got our young people out here. They got to start thinking like this. So guess what happens? They won the bid. Guess what happened? Governor Cuomo got put out of office. New York governor and his brother got fired from CNN. So guess what? The new governor, what her name, Holcomb, she come in. Well, we got to read, we got to look at this thing again. He told a story about when you talk to your congressman, when you ask for something. And next week, I'm going to give y'all some agenda items, but the number one item he always said ask for and request is economic equity, equal access to capital. And I hope I got a money guy on this feed, Eric Boone. Equal access to capital. Because what? He said, I could build more buildings, but I have to put up 100% of my money. When if the private equity and the banks would lend me the money, I wouldn't have to put up so much of my own money. So other people can build more than me because they don't have to put up, the banks put up 100% of it, they don't have to put up 1% of it. 90% of it, they don't have to put up 99%, they don't have to put up 1% up. So they can afford to get more properties. He said, I got that. But we got to, it's people making moves like this, man. But these private equity firms, guess they all you teachers, do y'all know teachers? Do y'all know who investing y'all money in y'all pension funds? These people lend your money out to other people. But I didn't even know this. Black women start more business as anybody. And they would start more. Kevin Freitman, if they had what? Access to capital. Chris Walker trying to start and take his company, Accelerated Sports Metrics, him and Alan Branch, to another level. Now they'll go give you a loan on a damn used car. But they ain't trying to give you no loan like this. So you can what? Empower yourself. Y'all got to understand when you're on a business, things change. Oh, where I'm a business owners at? You're taxed different. We just got to get smarter, man. We just, oh my God. It's good, y'all, to have runners on base. But you better be damn sure that your worst batter is not the one stepping up to the plate to bring them in. It's a cold game out there. It's a cold game out there. It's so much, man. I got to share with y'all. And my mind is racing a million miles away. But because I was waiting on Jimmy. He should be on in a second. But I don't know, y'all familiar with the West Coast, I think West Coast Athletic Country, the WAC, the WCC. I think with the San Francisco Dons in it. What's the name of that conference? It's difficult for me to get any kind. Archie. But Archie, I got how. Hey, y'all. Politics. Do y'all know? I want to give y'all the right information because I don't want to give it to y'all wrong. When they told me this, I said, I got to share it with since y'all come in, I got to share it with you. Some of this, y'all, it might be over y'all head. If I ain't talking about the transfer portal or some stupid ass shit, it might be over your head. So just hold up. Just bear a minute. Just bear a minute. But I'm glad you said something about it, Mr. Barnes. Where did I put it? I got it in here somewhere. But I just wanted to give y'all. Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. Nah, that ain't it. Hold on. Let me look him up. P. Did I put it up? Okay, here we go. It said, hold up. I'm trying to get down to it. I'm trying to get down to the bottom. Got to get down to it. He was just talking about how this money game is played. Okay? Because it was asking the guy, he was talking about politics. Chuck McGowan. I got you. I'm coming. He's talking about politics. Talking about how our politicians. Okay. Thank you, D. How politicians have lost a sense of what their purpose is. Okay. He was just talking about all those hard fought battles we fought. And Don People was talking about how he tell members of the Black Caucus that they weren't sent. Listen to me. This is what you tell your damn congressman. Quit being scared of these folks. That's why I tell y'all, if y'all need their numbers, I'll get your numbers for you. I'll get the 5 Calls app. Tell you everything. 5 Calls app. He tells the members of the Black Caucus all the time, they weren't sent to Washington, D.C. to be Democrats. You were sent to Washington, D.C. to advocate for your constituents because it's called the House of Representatives, Sheila Jackson Lee. And they are there to represent our agenda. Archie shouldn't have to worry about no loan. Chris Walker should get that loan for his business. If your constituency is black, and if you live there, if you stay in Washington D.C. or and your constituents still staying in a place that's raggedy, then you failed them. What's up, Jimmy? I see you here, but I'm gonna give y'all this one, and I'm gonna share this with you next week. When they was telling me about it, right? He was just talking about there ain't no money. He said, yeah. The number one ask, remember this, y'all. You ask for your politicians. It's economic empowerment. And what does that mean? A lot of people don't know what that means, but I'm telling you, this is what you tell them. You want to be able to have fair access to capital. Okay? What I mean is, here we go. Right now, it's 90, excuse me, who was that tried to correct me a minute ago? Brian Simmons. It's $69 trillion invested in private equity and venture capital. $69 trillion. This is the seed money. This is what it's supposed to be. Seed money to start people in business. Like Chris Walker's in them business. Like Archie's business. And to start and help entrepreneurs grow their businesses. $69 trillion is there. Out of the $69 trillion that the government gets from y'all's pension funds, the New York pension funds, the Houston pension funds, the Dallas pension funds, that they give to these people to invest, out of that $69 trillion all over the country, less than 1.3% is invested in firms founded or run by a woman or a person of color. Less than 1%. So that means 98% of all venture capitalists, these are the people that go out and give you money for your business. And private equity money goes to white men. Robert, but they private equity. And yet, the number one group that starts small businesses are black women, who starts about 30%. Yes, Chuck McGowan, of all small business. Chuck McGowan, I'm talking about the government runs all of that. The president is over all of that. Imagine if these black women had fair access to capital, what kind of business that they could grow. And when you ask me about, but Robert, it's private equity, where do they get the money come from? The money comes from the pension funds of the teachers, of the unions, in this city, in this city. It's all invested. That's the $69 trillion. So when I talk to guys, I'm talking to these guys, trying to get their business. Archie saying, Hatter, I'm trying to get you. Listen, when we vote, we just can't go. You can't go there being no Democrat. You got to say, how do I get this bread? I'm trying to start a business. Take your ass, go to Wells Fargo right now. They'll get you buy one of them little regular ass used cars and give you a loan for that in a New York second. You mess around and tell them you want to start a business. You want to start a Stellar Rated Sports. Ain't gonna do it. Tell them, Archie, you want to take Forever Films to another level. But Archie, I'm gonna get some information to you. I was just giving y'all a little breadcrumb. Man, let me tell you something, man. Our elected officials, man, you want access to capital. You know how some people, well, I don't know what to say to them. I gave you some. Your number one axe. I'm going to give you your other two acts next week. But your number one axe, I want fair access to capital. Because you're lending the money. The government is there for you to lend. Why you ain't lending to me? Why you not lending to me? Why you ain't lending to Chris Walker? Why you ain't lending to Forever Films and Archie? But that's all I wanted to share today, Jimmy. Great talking with y'all today. But what's up, Jimmy? What you got?
Oh, shoot. It's time. It's Baby Friday. And been sitting out there working, getting everything together for RCS Sports. And it's going to be a good fall coming up. Fall ball events. Ruck on Wood has a record number of nominees, especially for the senior class. I don't think it's ever been this many.
The senior class is the update game?
Man, they got over 150 nominees for 90 slots. And we 3 weeks out.
Why? What's the reason for the surge?
Well, the surge, the one reason probably is the fact that 2023s, they're looking now because of the abundance and the surge of people that's going and entertaining these various prep schools and stuff. So now it has people kind of like waking up to try to take control of and do whatever they can. And so this is a platform now that some people can just pass. When recent years they would just be nonchalant on, and they're realizing, hell, we just had, I think, 2 kids just today, seniors, it's probably going to announce tomorrow, it's going to break tomorrow that they're going to leaving their public schools, going to prep school. Well, platforms are scarce now. What do you have to play in August? especially for your upperclassmen. So I think that they don't get it twisted. Doug Jones has been proactive on letting and informing people to get their nominees in, and that also helps as well. And the thing is, just because you nominate a player, that don't mean that player has been enthused or influenced to come. A lot of times, a lot of these kids are sitting or in situations because they've played grassroots basketball and they've listened to their coaches and whoever is a person of influence. They've just a month ago, just 3 weeks ago, some of these kids, they've been told and led to believe that they have offers on the table because a certain coach came to their game and they went after the game, and that some grassroots coach or that person of influence went up to the college coach, gave him some dap. The family looked from afar and they figure, oh yeah. So whatever he comes back and tell you that coach says, you have no way of validating it unless
Ain't
you
nobody be doing that.
What? They don't speak to coaches? Yeah,
no, I'm talking about just dap the coach up down there, and the parent think the coach that he didn't hook it up.
They think you hooked in. They think you're plugged in with that coach to a greater degree than what you probably really are. And it's just a cordial, y'all might know each other, but it ain't like you on speed dial. And so you'll go back, that's my dude over there. Don't worry. He say he really liked the way you played. He liked that. You went 1 for 9, but that one shot you hit, boy, he loved it. He loved your form, and he ain't worried about how many you missed. And they just go from there. But that's one of the things that a lot of these people still believe that offers on the table. So if you find yourself in a situation, and this is what and that's one of the things that I'm at it now. See, here's the thing now. March, April, May, June, July, those same folk might have told you, oh man, the chop shop, man, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't even got to go on there. And it's kind of crazy because Chris Walker confessed to it. He said it kind of gets disturbing that he's been coaching Division I basketball nearly half of his life. And he comes on here and he explains to parents. He explained to a couple of parents how it's going to end and what it looks like for their road to the recruitment. And it falls just like he says. But then other people say, oh man, they don't know what they're talking about. So they say they don't know what they're talking about. That becomes a problem. They mean on the chop shop. Now, if we talking about some of this stuff and you say maybe Hal don't know what he's talking about. Okay, but just say that. If we talking about some other stuff and we talking about some pro stuff and some contract structuring and all that, and they say, well, Hicks don't know what the hell he's talking about. Okay, just say that. But when you say they don't know what they're talking about, and it come to recruitment, and then Chris Walker's on there, so that means you saying, Chris, you discrediting.
What, a 20-year coach? How many
21.
years? 21-year coach. Okay.
So I'm doing study right now on a question that I put out there, and I asked Chris to do the same thing because it's his statistic. And I asked myself, fine, here's what I said, Alan, Alan, toss it your way. Get this sand and throw over the weekend, just throw it out there to the left, and let's see what it come back. Here's what I got for you guys. It's Thaddeus Moody. I want you to toss it up in Chicago. I'm just really curious about this statistic I'm about to give you. Of all the black Division I college coaches in America that you know, ask and try to find out, first of all, we're going to go through 3 layers. How many of them have been coaching 20 plus years? Give me that group. Just put them to the side. The rest of them sit down. You follow me? Now they do one of them exercising. You go to speak, listen to speakers and stuff. They tell you to stand up, raise your hand. And if you do this, then raise your hand. So sit down if you're not a part of this 20 year, because that's the bare minimum qualification. First of all, it was black. It was the first qualification. Black men, 20 years college coach. Now, of those that's still standing, this is when it gets tricky. It's the 3rd layer. How many black men who were college coaches in men's basketball that's been doing it 20 years, that has been only at the Division I level, and that's nothing else he's ever coached at. Let them all, the rest of them sit down and let's see who's still standing. He's coached 20 plus years and he's never coached anything but Division I. Do you understand there ain't 5 people in the world that can claim that classification of experience? That's Chris Walker. And you say, well, man, they don't know what they're talking about. Wait a minute, what? Now, maybe we're talking about some June bugs, and guess what? And they non-Division I, and we talking about D2s, D3s, NAIAs, and all that. Maybe Chris Walker might not be abreast to the new rules. But I ain't gonna never say he don't know. They don't know what they talking about on there. Come on, man. Come on.
I ain't heard that too much, but I'm sure it's out there.
Hell, you think throw that out there? I want to. How many black men that's been coaching college basketball 20 years or more? Of those, how many have only coached Division I basketball? You know how you can find out? First, you find out the ones that's 20 years or more. Get you a list and then go on their resume. Go look on their school that they're at, and it'll tell you where they've been. Everybody, you click on their name, and it'll tell you. I can tell you right now, Chris Walker ain't never been nowhere else but Division I. And that's remarkable.
He said Glenn Cyprian.
Glenn Cyprian. Sip, good friend, good guy. Sip, Sip ain't never been nowhere else but Division I?
I don't know. I mean, somebody just put that on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking out loud. I wasn't asking you. I'm just doing it, asking, talking out loud.
Chris Johnson had a commitment to where, Jimmy? Did you put that on?
Chris Johnson going to Kansas.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
This happened a couple of days ago. Chris Johnson, former Elkins High School star, he made the commitment earlier this week. Okay. He's going to Kansas, and it's good for a young man like him. He's going to be attending Montverde Academy in Florida this year, and it's great because guess what? He got it out the way. Okay. He got the college stuff out the way. You don't have to go through it. Now, once again, just like last year when we had the young man Amari Abram. Remember Amari Abram? We talked about him, and he committed to Texas A&M around the same time, then transferred to California. Decommitted from A&M, and he committed and signed to Ole Miss. My point is, a lot of these guys at unsigned scene, that's why I said this thing over and over. If you're paying attention, they're going to these schools for various reasons. I understand Chris Johnson's move. And I tell you, Chris Johnson's one of the few that if I was a banker, you're talking about the economics component, I would co-sign that loan. And I was in the banking end. I would co-sign. Chris Johnson had outgrown Elkins High School and Fort Bend ISD. I'm not talking about he just had it was time. I guarantee you that the coach over there ain't lose an ounce of sleep. He's not happy he's gone, but it's like, okay, he needed this. Now I can get my team back. I could do some stuff that Elkins is used to doing. And it's not a bad thing about Chris Johnson, but it's great he's going to Kansas because now it gets real. And the thing is with Chris is that either he's going to have the opportunity to perform, because if you're looking, I don't think when is the last time a player from Texas that went to Kansas that did not get to start before they left? Even Justin Wilson everybody laughed. And I said, Justin Wilson, I'm talking about the Wilson kid. He goes and he redshirts the first year. They laughed at him. He sit there, got patient.
They actually laughed at him? Who laughed at him?
Some people's like, I told you what, how people do when you red shirt. And remember, Chris Walker already said it on the Chop Shop. If we red shirt you, that means what, Ada?
We like you.
That's what that means.
But I mean, it's some sick ass people out here that laugh at this kid.
A whole bunch of them.
Okay, keep going.
A whole bunch of them. And I see Mr. Bourne say Chris say he's going to try heavy to recruit Wesley Yates to come to Kansas.
Not going to happen.
Let me tell you something. If you couldn't recruit Wesley to stay with JL3 Elite with you, you're damn sure not going to get him to come to Kansas with you. Not going to happen. And it's not. And if you guys, sometimes when people go out and they say stuff, they repeat stuff that I say. It's not meant like that. If you're looking at it in context, it's just the real. I'm just trying to keep it as real. And that's what you got. Sometimes y'all don't want it this real. That's what I'm thinking. That's what it is, Adam. They want it real, but they don't want it chop shop real.
They always be mad at me. I love them to be. Y'all don't understand. I love you to be mad at me. Just come back at me. I like that. I told you I like an intellectual joust. I love it. It stimulates me. But that's unique. I mean, I didn't even know nothing about it, Jimmy. I mean, because I ain't been on social media.
I can tell you one thing. Mm-hmm. That young man we had on the Chop Shop earlier this week, on Tuesday, that college coach.
Yeah.
He didn't come down here to the 40 acres. That's what they call for out of staters.
Oh, Wesley was on campus, I think, today.
That's where he is.
Yeah. Wesley Yates on campus.
Him and a few of his high school coaches.
Yeah.
And you said he done that?
Yeah.
Think about it. Look who's with him.
High school coaches.
It's high school assistant coaches and the strength coach.
Yeah, they with it.
Let that got to soak in for some of y'all, because so many people want to be in the front of, want to be right there. That the daddy came on social media just a week ago and sent the public service announcement out to the world.
I love Mr.
I'm paraphrasing. I'm gonna paraphrase it. Don't none of these mofos run my son. We his handlers. He got a mama, and a pet.
Yeah.
We run this one right here. So I don't know what y'all talking about. And guess what?
I love it.
This. If you're looking, sometimes you can be looking but not paying attention. He goes on an unofficial visit to support a guy from his area. And guess what? Texas, don't get it twisted. Texas is a player in the game now.
Of course.
Because Brandon Chappelle is there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not get this. And people try to discount it, man. Ain't got no. This dude is that good.
Yeah.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
That assistant coach. He's that. See, as an assistant coach, you're a recruiter. Mm-hmm. And if you are a recruiter, your value is based on your ability to get the job done, to close, to get the deals right at the table, and your boss can close it, and in some cases you can close it yourself. And then you're measured on that. The more guys you get, and this is where the rankings and stuff come at nowadays. It wasn't as adamant in yesteryear, but then they'll look, and in their resume they'll say, well, we got 5 guys that were ranked in the top 10 in the state in the past. So this guy's got this guy. This guy was able to get out recruit that school for these 2 guys. Remember, Stretch Williams, Royce Ham was leaving UT at the same time. And they were not a package deal. So this wasn't like a one-time recruit. You get one, you got buy one, get one free.
He said, bam, bam.
Lightning struck twice. So the schools that they beat for Royce Ham and Stretch Williams, they are looking like Oklahoma. They're looking like, shit, who's this young dude?
I need me one of them.
What you know about him? Let's dig into him and find out where's he from. What's the skinny on him?
Yeah.
Let's find me the dirt. Why is he way the hell over at UNLV?
Mm-hmm.
If he that good, then why ain't none of them other schools around Texas? So that's what people start to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Then they realize, well, he just going the road he had to travel.
And it's okay. But you know what's so unique, Jimmy? Bringing the strength coach and the assistant coaches, it gives those guys exposure.
Absolutely.
You follow me?
Absolutely. So the daddy giving them opportunity.
You empowered them guys.
Yeah. what most people don't do.
It's
That's what I'm saying. Look at that.
Masterful.
Look at that.
Masterful.
He's saying they trusting them guys to take their son 3 hours away while mom and dad is at work. And I know y'all got this. I don't need, y'all got this. It's unofficial. Y'all have y'all some fun. Go down there and meet them people. Now it helps them to one day, if they are trying to advance their careers, you never know who's going to be coaching where.
Unbelievable.
And the thing about it, come to find out, like two of those coaches, one of them is on the Beaumont United staff, I think, or well, both of them are. Hancock's. He went to Kuntz High School. They came out. We talked about them players from back in the days with earlier this week with Brandon Chappelle. Hancock came out in I think either 04, 02, or 04, something like that. But he's related to the Wesley Yates family. So that's kinfolk.
That's a powerful move, Jimmy.
It helps them get on their now when the coaches come in, they ain't got to just talk to the head coach all the time and often ignore those secondary coaches. Those assistants get ignored because they're the one doing all of the hands on deck work.
And Jimmy, and I'm going to add something. Wesley Yates is a gym rat. So he's always in the gym. So those guys are the people probably opening up the gym and being in there with him all times. And Wesley loves to go to the gym.
Oh, he loves to go to the gym.
Yeah. So that's unique, man. Mr. Yates, man, God, that's unique. What is
let me tell you something. I admire the young man Wesley Yates. I hate that he did not show up at the top 100 camp. I hate the fact that he had to come down and getting a late invite. Some of that stuff. Him not coming and accepting that invite was out of my hands to the NBPA, and him getting a late invite is out of my hands to the Yates family.
Right.
But they damn sure know that ain't nobody can say that I didn't try, and I didn't. And
that wasn't your call.
No. They people. The walls talk in today's society. They know I'm in the boiler room I'm getting it in for him. So now, if after watching Chris Johnson leave, watching Jacob Cole leave, right, and then you go and you did this 2003 class, and you saying to myself, well, damn, if Wesley leave, I mean, I'm fighting for him. And he's leaving from a different set of circumstances because the city of Beaumont, they love him. He has a chance to go on the Mount Rushmore. The school ain't been open but a couple of years. He can be the first to get his jersey retired. I mean, Terrence Arsenault probably, would be right there.
Jimmy, we got to use another term. I'm going to give another term for us. I don't like Mount Rushmore. When I see who the four people on that Mount Rushmore ain't worth for 4 dead flies. No, I'm just kidding. But when I study the history of Thomas Jefferson and all that, they ain't worth. We got to figure out another a term instead of Mount Rushmore. One of our smart people figure out us another term because Rushmore. Them four up there ain't worth 4 dead flies. But keep going.
Said Walter Yates last time. He the one that gave us another name. He already gave us a couple of names for the chop shop, so we don't need them.
No, not for the chop shop. Mount Rushmore. We can't call it Mount Rushmore no more. Mount Rushmore. When you go and find out who on Mount Rushmore and what they stood for, you ain't gonna want to. That's why I never used that name until today. Forget Mount Rushmore. We got to use another term, but keep going.
Oh man, and
Darren
so
Barnes, give us another term.
And what some of them come up with one. They say the
Legacy Mountain. Thank you, Ken Gap. Legacy Mountain. Yeah, I love Ken Gap.
Let's see what we got to compare it to. Don't jump on them. Don't never commit on the first visit, Adam.
No. But he's on the right track.
Okay. You're gonna think he won. Wait till the end of the show.
When you go look up Mount Rushmore and you see them four guys up there, you're gonna say, "What? Get the hell out of here!" Why am I mentioning it? But keep going.
Now, I was talking about the Wesley Yates situation. So props to them. He's on unofficial visit at the University of Texas. The Barnes say, "Thanks for the roadmap. I called you the other day to let you know my daughter got another $40,000 scholarship added on." And
Jimmy, we don't know. They don't know what they're talking about on this Chop Shop.
No, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. And that's the whole thing, informing people to help them navigate through certain situations.
Yeah.
That's what we do. I'm gonna tell you something. It's Mailbag Thursday.
Uh-huh.
I got a message from a parent.
Uh-oh.
And this was, and I forgot to address it last week.
Okay.
You're not gonna believe this. The team, grassroots teams have schedules that they give to the parents. These are where we're gonna go to these events.
Okay.
And often some of those things change.
Right.
I get it. But in this case, this was an event that was held week before last. And the coach told the parents, according to the parent, the coach told them that the event had been canceled. That's a new one now. That's the reason why they wasn't going, because the event got canceled. So the mom got proactive and hit me with the message and says, "Is y'all tournament canceled? I didn't know that. I saw you tweeting about it or whatever." Say, "No, ma'am, it's not canceled. You go to link. We good to go. Matter of fact, shoot, we done ran out of space." And so she get to explain. I said, "Why you ask?" She explained to me. I say, "May I ask who was?" She said, "No, I don't want to give him up. I'm just gonna let it alone." And my thing is this, and we say this all the time. If that was a restaurant had messed up your food, and you went and told somebody about the restaurant who messed up your food, and they say, and your energy, it wouldn't be a whole different conversation, right? Mm-hmm. You know what your first thing you're gonna say, "Don't y'all ever go to that restaurant over there. They nasty. It's nasty as hell over there."
Right. Absolutely.
Now, why is it so that people are so reluctant? And that's what I'm saying. Remember, I'm going in that topic again. Hopefully one of you guys that are watching may get enthused about this. Is a website that could make a cajillion. And that is, if it was some way to do like a Consumer Reports, or people can do a Yelp or whatever versus a lot of these grassroots programs. It would, do you guys think it would work? Yeah. If done so, do you guys think it would work? But then a lot of people feel like, or led to believe, that it would hurt their kids because they hear the term PGW. That's not going wild.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not wild, WILD, because you're advocating for and trying to help the next person to not fall into a potential booby trap. You're not being that parent by doing that. And so I'm just hopefully that one day that society was grow unscared, unafraid, and grow into an unapologetic space, to whereas when you are being, or you feel that you are being wronged, you express it, or you let people know if they ask. Man, I'm just gonna stay out of it. I ain't gonna even say, okay, you don't, okay, well, what the hell did you say the first thing for then? What do you want me to do? You want my input to be greater than your output. That's the most backwards thing in the world. So that was one of the things that was in the bag. We had another one.
Okay.
What you got? What you got over there?
No, I want to talk about tonight, man. It was some interesting, Jimmy. Tonight they got the semifinals at Pro-Am tonight. Team Sims versus It's Just Us, and Team Frost versus the Houston Flight should be pretty good. But Jimmy, I saw the other night they said Sunday, Jared Vanderbilt played. Jared Vanderbilt came and played. I think that team lost. Daniel House was there, but he didn't play. But Jimmy, I saw something that DeJounte Murray, I don't know if you saw that post. He said he was encouraging more NBA players to play in program games for kids and fans that can't afford to go to games. He said, to my brothers, if you're healthy and love hooping, man, get out to these programs so these kids can be able, who can't afford to see you, be able to see us for free. We ain't too big for that, SHIT. And he was recently in crossover with over there with Paulo Banchero and Jamal Crawford, along with he took Trae Young, and John Collins came with him. So he was just saying, man, look, man, play. In other words, you ain't too good not to play in these programs. But this Jared Vanderbilt did play Jimmy over the weekend. I didn't get a chance to see it, but thinking about getting out there tonight for the semifinal.
The location.
Fundy Recreational Center. The world famous Fundy Recreational Center. Jimmy, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Jonathan Motley looked like he was. I didn't even know that was Jonathan Motley. Oh my God! And he ain't got a job.
I mean, he's been right there, and he had a couple opportunities on some bad teams when they were bad. That's the best time. And he had Dallas Mavericks. I know he had Sacramento Kings.
He done got good, Jimmy. I didn't know he had this. I didn't know. When I saw him, I saw him in when he was in Clippers with Sam them and Doc them out there. I wasn't impressed. But I guess it looks a lot better when you're playing in the pro-am than when you're playing against them.
Well, it also look a lot better when you're playing against a guy that's not in the NBA.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah.
So that's like a lot of those guys. They think they see these kids and they do some things, and they like, oh man, I don't know why he Division I. Well, he's doing it against a guy that ain't Division I.
Right.
That don't necessarily mean.
But I didn't even know he had all of this in it. I mean, I just didn't know. I said, what, he can do that? Unbelievable. Hey, y'all.
And
I'm sorry. What you was about to say?
No, go ahead on. And
no, I'm good.
Now, tell me this about Shumpert in the airport. Speaking of Dallas,
I haven't read it. I mean,
he was going to the airport according to the report.
Uh-huh.
He had 6 ounces of that good bow in his backpack. 6 ounces?
Ain't this the stuff that's legalized in some states?
It's not in Texas.
I know, but it's still legalized in some states.
You're going out. It's different. You was coming in. You're going out.
Oh, you were leaving?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was he doing in Dallas?
Well,
or was he changing flight? I mean, I'm just trying to see. I ain't read it. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, dude, what is you doing?
He was leaving Dallas going to L.A.
Okay.
And his daughter had something going on. He was making it for his daughter, according to the report. So he was leaving that DFW.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
With 6 ounces. And, you gotta realize now, in the NBA, from what I understand, they don't even hardly even test for weed.
He ain't in the league no more, Jimmy.
He played.
Not last year. The year before.
Over a year before last.
Yeah, he an actor now, Jimmy. He got him a nice part on Shy.
On what?
This movie called this sitcom with this show called Shy.
Didn't he used to go to the little girl that used to sing or act?
That's his wife.
Deanna
Taylor. Yeah. So they must got some good in Dallas. So he must have smoked some in Dallas and said, man, I gotta have me some more of this. But he must have been, his brain must have got fried. You can't take it in the airport, dude.
So
the airport.
My thing is, how do you I get it with some people, you forget things. How do you forget 6 ounces in your bag? 6 ounces in your, know what 6 ounces do? You're gonna smell 6 ounces. You're gonna smell it. But anyway,
and then Dwayne Brown, big dumbass, excuse me, but he brought a gun to LAX. Dude, I've been to these airports. Man, I don't want to have nothing. I be trying to have nothing in my pocket but my wallet. I don't even want my phone. I put my phone in my bag. I don't want nothing. Just let me on through there. I don't even take my shoes off no more. They got me. I just go through now. And oh man, it's weed. It's this weed. Hey, all my weed smokers, is that weed that good?
What weed? Which kind? They got different kind.
I don't care what kind it is. If it's that good to put my dumb ass on an airplane with 6 ounces of it, is it that good? Y'all can help. Y'all just email me since you don't want anybody to know. Just email me and say, how did that weed that damn good? Wow. David Hicks, 270-pound defensive lineman, transferred into Katy Paytown. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Jimmy, Paytown.
Where did he come from?
I don't know.
David Hicks. That's my kinfolk.
No, that ain't no kin to you. Excuse me. That dude ain't no kin to you.
I'm gonna be at the.
Don't be over there talking. Hey, hold up.
Let the cookout.
Hey, man.
You know what? Somewhere in this family they got somebody.
Huh? Jeffrey Day, where did he come from?
It ain't Jim. Now, I was looking.
Oh, it came from Allen. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good pickup there. It's a good pickup.
Wow. I might have to take a trip out to Paytown.
Paytown's moved up to 6A.
Oh, they have?
And they're in the district with Katy now.
Mm-hmm.
I know Katy, and you got Katy, you got Cinco Ranch, and Katy Tompkins.
Seven Lakes,
Maid Creek. That's one of your toughest top 3 football districts in the area.
Yeah.
That district right there. And Adam, your
okay, I know
what's his name?
I know what you're talking about.
San Diego Padre.
Oh, you mean you ain't gonna talk about Deshaun Watson? Oh, you ain't want to talk about
we
that?
ain't got time to talk about him right now. We know the outcome on that.
Oh yeah, I kind of told y'all this going on.
And I mentioned that the lawsuit was gonna come, and I said Deshaun Watson.
The lawsuit ain't even important, Jimmy. You keep on talking about it. It ain't even important.
Well, it's gonna.
Remember, I told you the lawsuit ain't important. You can keep thinking it is. It ain't important.
Well, the lawsuit is what they got to do. That's formality. They got to.
They ain't got to.
Well, they got to exercise their right. The Players Association.
No. The players know.
Even though they don't believe, even though they know what damn good and well what time it is and what's going down, but they,
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, this thing here, y'all know how this story gonna end. Period. With Deshaun. Y'all know how this is one of the movies that you can go and get up and go get some popcorn. You in the middle of the movie, you know how this one going in. You ain't gonna miss nothing on this one right now. And
he just ain't gonna play.
And they scheduled to play the Texans like the first weekend in December, I think.
He ain't gonna play.
Yeah,
but back to the now, who was you talking about a second ago? You said
baseball, and of course
Soto.
Oh, no, hell no. I'll let you have tattoos.
Hey, man, no. Man, let me tell you something.
I got. Remember last year you was with Tatis, I was with Manchado, right? And remember that?
I can add to my family. I don't know what kind of shit you talking about. I ain't no subtractor. I'm adding. He came out there to be with my boy. Listen to me. He could be anywhere in the world, Mindy. He said, I want to go play with Fernando Tatis. Hey, y'all, do me a favor. If you ain't never watched baseball before, if you don't like baseball, just wait till he just go to YouTube and put in Fernando Tatis and just sit back and enjoy. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just sit back and enjoy.
Hold on. Soto.
Yeah.
Right now, he's better than Tatis, man. This dude here is
Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't talking about nothing about
he got the swag times. He got the same greater type of swag.
I wasn't thinking about his ass until he hit them home runs. I've been talking about Fernando. Oh my God. Hey, y'all, just do me a favor, Bruce Grant. Do me a favor. Just go and Google or go to YouTube and look up Fernando Tatis, and you just tell me what you think. I ain't never seen a baseball player like that in my entire life. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I saw Soto hitting the baseball the other night. I saw, and guess when I know about Soto? Because some people were talking to me about a month ago, telling me about how this man might demand a $700 million deal. He said, you need to pay attention to this about 2 months ago. So I've been looking at him, but he ain't nothing like Tatis. Nothing. I'm not finna turn on the TV to watch Soto, but I turn on that TV to watch that boy.
You will.
Okay.
You will. You just ain't been abreast to him. Just hold tight.
Mookie's still there. Listen, see, Mookie, Mindy is a hater. I still like Mookie, but I'm just saying.
I just didn't want Soto to go to the Dodgers. I wanted him to go to the Padres. The Dodgers got their pennant. Padres.
Okay. Jimmy, I'm sorry, Jimmy. Mindy, you tell me one person. Hey, y'all do me a favor. We ain't want to talk about Tiger Woods turning down on money. That's too good. Do me a favor, y'all. Forget Mindy, because she don't know nothing about baseball. Y'all do me a favor. Go to YouTube, everybody, and look up Fernando Tatis. And over the weekend, y'all come back next week and tell me, have you seen a baseball player like that before? That's all I'm saying, because many don't seem to know. Mindy and Jimmy, all the baseball y'all watch, y'all get dumber. As y'all watch, the more y'all watch baseball, the more y'all just don't know what the hell y'all be talking about. You and Mindy.
Oh, speaking of which, make it it's real smart. Astros won again yesterday. Astros still in first place by 11 games. Where the trash can. Remember I told you, when you win, people stop all the trash can stuff. They stop all that stuff when you start kicking the ass around here. And that's what Astros been doing. Astros, we loaded. Only thing I'm worried and I'm just saddened about is that the Bradley situation.
Wait, when he coming back?
Hey, man.
What wrong with it?
That's the thing. They not disclosing it. And I just haven't made the phone call to get up and some things you really talk to somebody face to face. Because you don't want to call them on the phone because it puts you in full-fledged media role. And all they might think, man, who you might wonder.
I'll find out. I didn't really want to know.
There's certain people that I just need to be in the room and see face to face, and I can find out. I guarantee you that much. But he has been out for 30-something games already. And it's a shoulder injury. And
oh, sure, Jimmy, them shoulders are tricky though, Jimmy.
He's not even swinging the bat.
I know they tricky, Jimmy. They heal different. Sometimes I didn't know that. If you'd have told me that, them shoulders are different, Jimmy. They tricky as hell, Doc. Cause you know why? Cause they can pop back and injure so easy again. That's why you got to be careful. Any clavicle, anything up in here, Jimmy. Oh yeah. If you're a baseball player, but back to you and Mindy.
Yeah.
No, come on.
No. In regard to the Astros, no, okay. Our players, the pitchers that we picked up, I was disappointed in the pitcher, Will Smith. We got him from Atlanta, a closer, and he comes in and give up a home run yesterday. Messed up the shutout. We was shutting them out. It was 6-0.
You better be glad he want to play on your team.
No, he want to play. Everybody want to come. You ain't got no complaints. Just like we send who was Odorizzi or whoever we sent over there to Atlanta for him. He don't have no problem going
somebody want to play on that little team.
Atlanta is in good shape. They playing. Matter of fact, they're playing the Mets. Not a 2-game series, not a 3-game series, but a 5-game series. They're about to start the Atlanta Braves at New York. And New York is in first place, the Mets. Braves are only like 3.5 games behind them. And this is a hell of a series. That's your guy Acuna.
Jim, I got something for you. I got some best for you, Jim. Who is the little dude who stretched out and caught that for the Astros who got the #1 player of the week? Who is that?
Yeah. We got him from his name started with a D, his last name. I can't think of his whole name.
I like that little move. I like that.
Dubon. Well, we got him from the Giants back in May. He's an old veteran, man. He's been around in the league.
He actually got that thing.
He played for Dusty Baker a couple of years back up under he's with the Giants organization. So that's why Dusty they like. Now the thing is he has no more eligibility for minor leagues.
Hey.
He can't go back to minor league, so he got this is his last lap around the track. But he went and got that ball. Did they make Sports Center?
Hey. Yeah, it was #1.
Okay, I fed it when he caught. I said that's Sports Center right there.
Hey, Mindy, I hope you're watching what I'm posting. I'm posting his government name, Jimmy. A lot of y'all don't know. I know his government name, man. Fernando Gabriel Tatis Medina Jr. You understand me? Yeah. Jimmy, I know you hate it. If he was... Marcus Carroll said he got bonnets. Yes, he got bonnets. You know what I call it? I call him the Matrix. Hey, Jeremy Johnson, I call him the Matrix.
He wasn't talking about your guy. He talking about the guy that caught that ball, Dubon.
I thought he was but Tatis guy. Oh my goodness. Hey, wait till y'all see him. Just go when we get off the air. Just go to YouTube right quick, and y'all gonna know what the hell I'm talking about.
And
what else you got?
Also, this weekend, the Astros are in Cleveland, and they're going to play them over the weekend. Hopefully, we can pick up some more ground. Wow, we're only two games behind the Yankees.
The Cleveland going to sweep the Astros.
Oh, man, stop. Verlander on the mound tonight, man.
Oh, no, not tonight. Not tonight, dude. Not tonight.
Verlander on the mound tonight.
Not tonight.
We've been grooving, man.
Where Mindy at? Mindy, if y'all didn't have Verlander, boy, I couldn't stand y'all. But y'all got the V-Man. Boy, I wish I was there tonight. I'm going to watch that tonight. I'm going to watch that.
You going to watch that?
I'm just going to watch the first few innings.
Well, it might be a skunk. You better watch it early. Might be a skunk. Skunk paid double. And one of the things, it was something else I had for you guys before we get up out of here. Oh,
what?
The back to school
drive.
Supplies drive.
Oh, yeah. When?
It's official. It's August the 18th. That's Thursday, August the 18th. Thursday, August 18th at Triple J's Smokehouse.
Yes, sir.
Right? And this thing, we're going to, a lot of the students, regardless of grade, that come through, we'll have backpacks and school supplies, uniforms, and some actually after school clothing. Because a lot of times, a lot of these kids, man, you go and you see certain kids, you see them in the park or something playing in their school clothes, because that's what a lot of those, they don't have nothing else to play in. So I mean, they fall and get the grass stains on their pants, on their khakis or whatnot. So we are doing, and what we're going to ask you guys to do is this year we want all hands on deck. We're going to ask you guys, especially those that have kids, if they have any gently worn clothing, meaning that, stuff, you know what I'm talking about, guys.
Yeah.
Then put them in a garbage, in a bag or box, and bring them out, and we'll pick them up. I come in with, I meet you and pick them up. If you're in Greater Houston, I will come and meet you and pick the items up. Right? Or you can bring them, because that way we got to make sure, and we sort those things like an hour to 2 hours before we start the drive. It's going to be 6:30 to 7:30. We're going to cater probably to about 500 kids in that 1 hour. We go fast because Harris County Sheriff Department, they serves as the traffic detail. So they help keep everything orderly and everybody get armbands. That way we can kind of know when you're in line, you know if you're going to get at least a backpack by the armbands, and you get stuff to put in your backpack as well. But so if you guys reach in your closet from your kids, you're going to think about it. Now, instead of just throwing it away or donating it to Star Hope or Salvation Army, guess what? You can see where this stuff is going.
I got to find me some kids. I got to go find somebody's house who got some kids to raid their crib.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, because guess what they do? They're going to buy their kids new stuff, the ones that can afford to. So what are you going to do with the old stuff? Just bundle it up and let's give it to this. Your trash is another kid's, I promise you, it's a treasure. Those kids start crying when they get some of this stuff. Guys, you haven't seen this stuff. It'll punch you in your chest. Back in 2012, 10 years ago, Robert Hatter Jr. was on the front line.
Yeah.
Him and Breonna Turner.
Yeah.
At the back to school drive, giving away.
And Leon Gilmore.
Leon Gilmore was that age.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, God, when you see it's something,
they like kids, that too. Them players like that.
It changed the whole output.
Yeah.
So you have no idea how these young people, if you bring them to experience that, especially your kid who's spoiled, let him see how some people have to get it. They got to get it. This is how they got to get their stuff.
That's a good point. That's a great.
They'll go home, wipe them shoes off. Some of them kids ain't never had Jordans before.
Right.
Some of the kids ain't, I mean, seriously, they've never had. And so I always go in the back of my closet because those kids are different sizes. Some of the parents can even get some because the parent has to come and get in line with the kids or an adult. They get to get a clothing item. And guess what? They come in all sizes. If you got shoes, sneakers, girls and boys, it don't matter. We welcome all. If you want to give some backpacks, if you want to get uniforms, I can tell you what the most economical place to get the uniforms if you want to donate uniforms. It's a place called Fallis Paralis, Adam. It's a store. You guys can look it up. It's a Mexican catering based store. They're mostly in those hoods. It's called Fallis Paralis. You can get a uniform, that thing, for like $10. The whole shebang. That's what. So if somebody want to go pick up a couple uniform, it's easier. It's easier. So we totally recommend for you not to give us. We don't want any money. Because that means we got to go get the money from you. Then we got to go to the store and buy. We'd rather you get the items, you donate them, or you bring them up there. You can help with the assembly, be on the assembly line and help disperse them if you wish. That's August the 18th.
Jimmy, put the address of Triple J's up there. Y'all just look up Triple J's Barbecue. What's the name of that street? Homestead?
Yeah, it's on Homestead.
It's on Homestead. It's easy to find.
We'll have the flyer. Trust me, guys. I'll put the flyer. We have a flyer. Sandra did a flyer last night. I just forgot to send it over. We'll be putting that flyer up all next week for you guys. And you have the flyer. But the address is 6715 Homestead. 6715 Homestead. Once again, 6715 Homestead. You spread the word. These kids, it's a great thing to give back. It's 6:30 to 7:30. We're going to give out supplies, but we can always use more. We can always use more because it's always going to be people that's going to roll up and whatever the number is we have, it's going to always be somebody that's coming up and say, man, how do you remember the story I told that time when your son was doing that was 10 years ago when the woman caught the bus? Yeah. A woman caught the bus and made it over to the back to school drive.
She showed
And-
did. I remember that.
And wasn't nothing, and we had ran out.
Yeah.
And she sat there and she was crying. Had brought the kids with her.
Yes.
And I told that woman, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Here's my stuff. Give me a call. What side of town you live on? She came from about 10 miles away.
We was at the insurance company.
Yes, it was at Earl McGowan's State Farm Insurance Agency.
Yeah.
He was at parking lot for about 5 years. This lady caught the bus with those kids.
Sure did, man.
And I said, don't you bring the kids. You don't need to bring the kids no more. I'm going to meet you. She called me. I met her at Northline in the IHOP. Bought her something to eat. She caught the bus there. Bought her something to eat. And I gave her the backpack and I had some stuff in there and some goodies in there for her. And she started crying. She think I had a bottle of 2 back. I had to go buy some more backpack. We ran out.
Wow. Yeah.
And guys, you don't realize how touching that is. That you can't even explain when you say give back.
So when you say kids now, you go, not everything ain't little kids. So you got some for how I mean, what's the age range that you want stuff?
From anything that's in school. We ask.
Because there's some 17-year-olds that's big.
Grade. Yeah, first grade all the way up to 12th grade.
All right, okay.
First all the way up to 12th grade. Okay. And sometimes the older kids, they're more reluctant or more shy to come because they don't want people to see them in the line.
Right.
And which is sad because it's sad because grown folk, I remember coming up and it wasn't no problem go get in the cheese line. Now it's like you shied away from doing so. People want you to think that they're doing better than what you are.
They posted on social media on your way. Somebody might post it on your way.
What is coming is something that you never have enough of at the back to school drive. Uniforms and backpacks.
You can never have too many backpacks.
You never have enough of that. Never.
Good question, Marcus Garrett.
Yeah, thanks a bunch. Like if you know somebody, like I said, people that are watching the Chop Shop, we do this once a year.
Yeah.
And we just asking you a lot of those clothes. If you just give that's enough. If you got some tennis shoes, man, them kids, I know some people gonna come up. I be looking, I be watching the line. Hell, I watch to see who gonna get my stuff. I be looking at the line. When they come through, I'm like, yeah, little fella, you can get my stuff.
I'm right here thinking of what man, I know I got so much stuff. I go and
tell him, man, them KDs just came out right there. You got that now, young fella. I walk him through. He's like, I know. I mean, hey, man, good. Hey, man, once again, we'll have the address, the flyer we'll put on. Matter of fact,
do backpacks don't need to be clear, do they?
I think they do.
Wow.
I think they do.
Wow.
Yeah, most schools, maybe all the schools shooting, yeah, they have backpacks have to be clear.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Clear a mesh. Thank you. Thank y'all so much.
I don't know which one is cheaper in price. Is it the clear or the mesh? Which are cheaper in price? I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking out loud. Somebody can let me know. That way, guys, let's make this thing phenomenal this year.
Make it pop.
You understand me? And then guess what?
Ms. Marjorie said mesh is cheaper.
And Cedric Jackson said clear is cheaper. I don't know what store you shopping at, Cedric. Mesh, I would think mesh would be cheaper. I would think. But guess what?
Let's go.
If for those of you who have never ate at Triple J's before, that's the perfect opportunity.
They have music and everything out there. They had a DJ and everything. Last time I was there.
We feed.
Is the DJ coming back?
I gotta call the DJ. I gotta let the DJ know. We came, didn't you? You're right. You did. The DJ did come out there.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. I'm always gonna be out there messing with the
DJ. I'm gonna tell the DJ get on out there, man. It ain't but an hour he's donating his time. Yeah. And once again, it's a very safe atmosphere. It's Thursday, August the 18th. You go to rcsports.com. And matter of fact, they want the doggone thing out. They want it. We give it to them before we get up out of here. I'm gonna give it to you, but we'll have the actual flyer for you guys. And now let me get y'all right here.
Ooh, excuse me, y'all.
Get y'all right here. And there you
Rough out
go.
here, man.
There you go right there.
What you got? Oh, look. Let me get over there. Let me get over there and mess around with you over here. Let me see what you're working with there, ball. Hold up. Let me get out of here, Jim. Let me get back to our normal thing, and then I can get you back in there. We're gonna add him.
So you go to rcssports.com. That's the website, and you see I'm scroll up right there. You can see the VIP news and what's in the VIP news today, and then right below that it lets you know the flyer for Triple J's Smokehouse. And I will widen it up for you guys if you have what you need as we speak right now. And this is the flyer, the back to school drive. Remember, and this is the email you can send if you want to get involved, you want to give something. Also, it's the date, that's the time, that's the address. Shout out to our folks at A Better Bail Bond and A Better Kids. They're involved. Harris County Sheriff Department involved. George McClellan Foundation, Triple J Smokehouse, and friends. It's just not limited to those. And friends is involved. This is a community that we're trying to help and put our fingerprint on. And we asking you guys, that's the flyer. You go to rcssports.com and you can get the info. We also have another
George
flyer.
McClellan Foundation.
Yeah. And we have another flyer that's in Spanish. So if you know somebody, we got a flyer.
Cinco de Mayo.
We got one in English and one in Spanish, man. And also, once again, the line will probably start forming probably around 5:30, and it started at 6:30. But you'll get an armband, so that way you won't stand in line for nothing. Once however many backpacks we have is how many armbands we give out, and then that way a person will know or not whether or not they will get on. You got an armband, you guarantee the backpack. And
Odyssey said he got like 100 pair of brand new socks he can bring. Thank you, Odyssey.
You know what? That's something that I had sent. Somebody sent me a message yesterday, and I say that's something different. We welcome socks.
Socks, everybody needs socks.
That's something that people don't hardly get at back to school drive, but we welcome socks.
Okay.
Please, all sizes.
Okay.
But just get some girl socks. We welcome socks. No matter what color, because
you know what? I'm all my stuff. My daughter, she don't live in no more. All the stuff she be got and left in my, you know what? I'm just going, hey, look, girls, y'all gonna have some little Gucci purchases and everything. Cause she get what? She ain't used it in all this time. Somebody it's gonna be on. Yeah.
State Jackson say Amazon has the clear for $14.99.
Hush your mouth. Oh yeah, it's on.
Honestly, man, thanks a bunch. Just set it up. We can get those socks from you.
Thank you, Odyssey.
Guess what, guys? I'm telling you, man, you'd be surprised, man. Think about it. A lot of people don't have the amenities that many other people have at their disposal.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
No, it's real.
I got the dentist I have to go to. Cassandra reminded me. The dentist said, come and let them know next time, and they're gonna give toothbrushes. Those are little bitty things that we forget about.
Yeah. Right.
He's going to give toothbrushes. That helps. That goes in the backpack. Think of it, what they call those bags? Swag bag. Yeah. So the backpack is going to be like a swag bag
this time. Okay.
That's what we might just call it for the kids. You got your swag bag.
Yeah.
Swag bag pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Swag bag pack.
Yeah. Come pick up your swag bag. That's what we're doing. It ain't no back to school bags. Come get your swag bag. Then the older guys might not be so damn shamed this time.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. The older guys.
Yeah.
You gotta, you know so crazy. I gotta let them know. Historically, most of your high school, your 11th, 12th graders, I gotta basically tell them, we got them Jordan 4s over here, 2 pair of size 11. Then they come running in. They come running in, and while they there, you see them picking through the other stuff. I'm like, you should have been here 2 hours ago. You should have been here 2 hours ago. But that's it, man, guys. Guess what? It was a great week, And that was again, we talked about the back to school drive, but we haven't asked you guys to do is share the show.
That's right.
On your way out the door. If you would do so, share this show on your way out the door. I got get up out there, got meetings. Don't forget next week, this is the back to school battle is taking place at Jack Yates High School, August the 12th through the 14th. You can go and see the flyer on rcssports.com. Look in the Jumbotron. It'll be right there, and you can click on that flyer. And you can, if you want, this event is basically a lot of teams that used to be together. They'll reunite for one last hoorah. Or some grassroots team just want to play one last event. And this is the back to school battle. And it's going to be August 12th through the 14th. They are still accepting teams. And, go to rcssports.com and look in the Jumbotron, get your flight. But it's time to slide on down Dino's back and yabba dabba do this thing on this Baby Friday. It's your Thursday, but it's our Baby Friday on the Chop Shop. We're
Out here, baby.
back in the saddle on Monday. We're going to have a college coach to join you guys to come and answer your questions and chop it up with us on Tuesday. And once again, if you got one of the female coaches or young ladies that's doing well and excelling in the sports community, it don't have to be basketball, guys. It don't have to be basketball.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Give me volleyball.
And speaking of a young lady, I'm gonna give a shout out to what's her name? Kaylin McClellan, the granddaughter of George McClellan, the late George McClellan, the daughter of Jawan McClellan. She made it to the AAU Nationals in the hurdles. What it is, the 110, what it is, the hurdles, the sprint. And she finished second place in the nation in the hurdles. Shout out to Jawan McClellan and his wife and his family and his daughter. She long leg she come out the blocks kind of slow, and she got down and she almost walked him down. She almost walked him down. He had about 10 more yards. She walked all of them. She come get him and finish second. But shout out to them, man. That's proud of you. Safe travels back to Houston. That's Kevin Allen. Don't forget, guys, on Saturday morning, check out 90.9 FM. And you have Devin Wade, Ralph Cooper, and Kevin Allen, and they'll be live talking sports and taking your phone calls as well. If you haven't watched 90, and you can also get it on your app. You get it on the app and listen to it 90.9 on that Saturday morning, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. and it's only a 1 hour show. Put that on, and you thank me later, and you check them out. Anyway, hey, Kevin, make sure you get your ring back from Hatter, man, from the other day, man. Get your ring back. Out of the beat somebody over there for the ring, man. The ring came in. The ring said Chatterbox on there. You took the band ring. Man, sick and shut in.
That thing said Hatter on that joint. Y'all don't understand. Jimmy just a hate. Hey, let me tell you something. It's nice to be a champ, baby. It's nice to be a champ. Y'all see them diamonds? Hey,
yeah, of course. We got to get up out of there, but we'll talk more about Brittany Griner on Monday. We know how this story, and we know the sentence. She got 9 years, and we, a lot to talk about that. But we'll save more on that to Monday. A lot of stuff going to happen in the next 72 hours, but don't expect her to be released that soon. This stuff is for to get. They're going to play straight hardball. Straight hardball. Ain't no softball that the Russians going to play with Brittany Griner. Yeah, absolutely. They playing straight hardball.
She going to be all right.
Oh, she going to be all right. But then,
They just got the traitor. Now that the case is over, the prosecutor is not all the way over, but the prosecutor recommended 9.5 years. Then the judge gonna come back and say what he got to do. Then they gonna sentence her, and then when they sentence her, then that's when the United States gonna come in and say, "Look, okay, we got your homeboy right here. Give us her." And
Man.
then y'all be hugged. But then when she get here, as soon as she lands, somebody needs to slap the shit out of her and say, hey,
Nah,
Brittany, don't go over there with that dope no damn more. Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all keep throwing that dope out the way.
You
She
don't have
went-
to tell her that. She's not going back to the country no more.
Jimmy,
That's gonna be part of
Jimmy, when you do the crime, they told me you got to do the time.
No, man, that's Guess what though? I mean, we talk about this on Monday with Brittany
Yeah.
Griner.
Let me
and
get
that's
out of
it.
here.
Meanwhile, you guys be safe on this weekend, and make sure you go over to rcssports.com and check out the news and check out the VIP news today. It's hot and heavy up in there as well. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of moving around, and also you'll see who's the latest senior to decline a solicitation from one of those prep schools from out of town. One of them is from an NBA guy, and his name is inside the VIP news. We'll see you guys on Monday. We got to get up out of here. Yeah,
All right.
man, we up out of here. Peace.
Where my buddy? Yeah, we out of here now. All right, bye.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop